Laura Babcock, is a journalist. I think she's with Global News. She does have me preemptively blocked on X, and that's probably good because I would have made some rough fun of this. But she sent this tweet, and it is like the perfect elbows up boomer synopsis of what is going on in that cohort in central and eastern Canada. So Laura Babcock, I think, is the journalist of note for the boomer population. She says, "Wow, since today's O show I've had over 500 comments of Canadians willing to fight for our country, many seniors and youth. I hope Mark Carney understands that 1 million of us would sign up to a citizens army if given the chance." And then she links to the show that she appeared on. Ma'am, there's a recruiting office near you. Like you could go do that if you were willing, but here you are still on Global News or whatever unwatchable network that you're on, talking about it. But if these seniors, we want an army of seniors and
Yeah, watch out.
and blue hairs, like the left-wing millennials who don't eat enough protein, don't get enough sunlight, and who need cry rooms, they're going to take up arms against the Americans and fight them. What arms, by the way? We're currently in a disarmament program, thanks to Gary and Sangari. But again, our army is a non-conscripted army of willing citizens. Go to the recruiting office near you if you'd like, my lady. But you're not. None of these people are, because this is all nonsense. But Linda Fletcher replies,
Yes.
this is the best. It is the best. Linda Fletcher says, and I've got a unique perspective on this because I spent a little bit of time at the curling rink this past weekend, so I know what goes on around there. And it's not all that athletic down there.
No.
My husband told me the seniors at the curling club.
Oh, watch out for those seniors at the curling club.
We're talking about the US threat to Canada, saying that if war comes, they'll be the suicide squad taking their weapons to the border to shoot as
Weapons.
many weapons. Where? What? Gary
Like
and Sangari's taking them. Your broom? Your curling
they're
broom?
curling brooms.
They'll take their weapons to the border to shoot, I guess it's guns, to shoot as many Americans as they can. People are anxious but resolute. They will defend Canada. Okay, well, you need to
Oh
talk to Gary
no.
Sangari, because he's taking your guns as if you people have any. And also, if you're saying this stuff on the internet, they're not going to give you an RPAL. Like,
Mhm.
they're not going to give you that. But could you imagine roving bands of suicide squads on their mobility scooters rolling out of the curling rink to
With their
get us
curling
all
brooms just raw. Where's the
slut?
internet? I need the internet. I need a meme with curling club seniors and their curling brooms. And what's the thing called that you
With the
send?
rock, the rock.
Yes. And their rock, they'll have that in hand. And they'll be just raring to go, I suppose. But where is the Online Harms Act when you need it?
You're gonna
This
go
is
kill
like actual
Americans?
violence being espoused by seniors at the curling club.
This is CBC radicalizing other people's grandparents. You know, like, they think that they're gonna go to the border, like I said, with their walkers and their mobility scooters, half drunk from the curling rink, and take on Pete Hegseth and the boys? Do you remember what he just did to Maduro? What has the CBC done to the grandparents of Central and Eastern Canada? I can't even believe this.
Oh
And
my
this lady put it on
gosh.
the internet like, I'm a patriot. Come and get your grandparents, young people. Teach them how to use the remote control so that they can change the channel, so that they can watch curling instead of going down to the curling rink where apparently you guys are organizing kill squads. I like
Save save your grandparents from the curling club, please.
I what
Collect
is
them.
happening at the curling club in Markham? I just don't even know. I have no
Oh,
idea. Can you imagine?
this
Like a
what
sleeper
great
cell.
cringe. Yeah.
You think they're down there watching, I don't know, the like the Bonspiel, and they are organizing a sleeper cell to kill Americans?
Paging CSIS, check out the local curling club.
I can't even believe it. Like, this in a normal country, Linda would have her bank account frozen, but this is
Linda sounds
Canada.
like she might have to.
My husband told me the seniors at the curling club were talking about the threat to Canada, saying that if war comes, they'll be the suicide squad, taking their weapons to the border to shoot as many Americans as they can. People are anxious but resolute. They will defend Canada. I ca
I just wanna know what weapons. Is it the rock? Is it the broom? Do these people have actual guns? Where is Gary and Sangari? The these people are nuts. This is the definition of unhinged lunacy, that's apparently festering at your local curling club in Canada.
this is like the movie Red Dawn, but for the nursing home. Like, where they fight back the Chinese and the teenagers fight back the Chinese invasion. This isn't a movie, Edna. Like, what are you doing? Good God. What a time to be alive. I think that's the show unless we have some chats.
I think yeah, there's no chats. I Most of our viewers are probably just flabbergasted that this is real life.
This is
As am
real.
I. As am I.
This is real. This is what the mainstream media has done to other people's grandparents in central and eastern Canada. Ask Albertans why they want to leave. We don't want to be associated with suicide squads organized down at the Bonspiel. We just don't. I'm
All right. With that, we'll wrap up this daily roundup. I think that is much needed comedic relief in a post World Economic Forum heavy discussion. Check your local curling club. I guess just you can never be too aware of your surroundings,
right,
especially in the presence of seniors, likely wearing
right. I'm
double
never
or
going to
triple
look at them the
masks.
same. I'm never going to look at them the same. I'm like, do I look too American? Should I be frightened of these Grammys and grandpas?
Don't turn your back on that.
Nope.
The broom, the curling broom, watch out.
Canadians know the national anthem. They stand in silence to remember those who died for this country. But not every Canadian knows their rights and freedoms. The Freedom Passport will change that. It looks and feels like a Canadian passport, but contains the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms in a portable, easy-to-read format. The Freedom Passport. Order one for yourself and for all the freedom lovers that you love at freedompassport.ca.